Guys, the admins are completely deleting all of our progress here on Minecraft Prisons. Let's get into that, why, and let's tell you more. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we are back here on the best, most overpowered, most insane prison server, AkumaMC. Back again for another episode in this season. Guys, today we have some tragic news, okay? Well, it's actually kind of good news, it's bad news at the same time. The admins are deleting our entire progress. Literally, all of our rebirths, all of our blocks mined, all of our tokens, gems, orbs, rebirth points are gonna be gone. But it's not for no reason, so don't you worry. The fact that we have this illegal pickaxe right now is not the reason that everything is getting deleted. Fortunately, I'm not getting banned for that. Although, if you do want to check out how insane this pickaxe is, make sure you go see the last episode that I posted, because we did some pretty crazy experiments, but we're also going to do some more today. Because today, at some point, we're going to be using a 1000 times enchant proc booster, which means all of the regular enchants that we have on our pickaxe, which is literally every enchant in the game, has 1000 times more chance of activating than it does normally. So we're going to get into that a little bit later on. That's going to be insanely overpowered, and I'm genuinely intrigued to see how quickly we can rebirth at that rate and some other things as well. Now, we're also going to be maxing out our mine size today. We took care of our pickaxe. We got that illegally maxed out, but today we're going to make sure that our mine is maxed out, and that's actually very simple. I've been given some rebirth points. You guys might remember that I talked about going into the rebirth shop. You can actually go in here, and as long as you have enough points, you can go ahead and purchase every single upgrade in here, which we're going to do right now, because I just wanted to show you guys exactly what happens when you have the absolutely massively maxed out mine. Like, this is as big as your mine can actually get just in total. Like, nothing can get bigger than this mine right here. So this isn't exactly maxed out mine. This is exactly what it looks like. It's that overpowered, and of course, because it's bigger than all the other size mines, it means, for example, when our jackhammer goes off, or any of the other enchants that affect like the entire mine, all of that kind of stuff is going to be way more effective because there's way more blocks for it to destroy. But Generzon, you said they're deleting the entire progress. My entire progress is going. It's not even just my entire progress, it's yours as well. Another reason for that, guys, is because they are going to be resetting the server for a brand new map, which is going to be the final ever 1.8 map, which is what Akuma has been on, I pretty much think, since launch. I don't think it's ever been on anything other than 1.8. So this is the last chance for you to experience a map on the old style server, or on the classic style server. I guess it's not really old. There's so many 1.8 servers out there, but this is going to be your last chance to experience this this kind of style of prisons before it gets fully upgraded into a brand new renovated experience for 1.20. So I've officially been given the timings, and the server will be resetting on Saturday, the 16th of November, which is going to be this Saturday at 3 p.m. EST or 8 p.m. GMT, depending on obviously what time zone you're in. The server will launch the brand new, or I guess not brand new, the final, the last 1.8 map that you will ever see. So if you want to come on, be competitive, try out the 1.8 experience of prisons, or gain some progress towards some of the brand new things that are going to be released in the map following this next one, then it's going to be the ideal time to jump on. Now, you may be thinking, well, if it's resetting to like 120 and everything's changing, what's the point in coming on? You will have an opportunity to earn things that will be carried over to the 1.20 map in this last season. So it's not all for nothing. You guys are going to want to join in for the final 1.8 season ever, because, well, first of all, you're never going to get to experience it ever again. So this is super critical for you guys. So that is the huge news. That's why everything is being deleted. All of our progress is going to get deleted because, of course, to get a fresh new map, everyone's progress must be deleted. But don't worry, if you have like a donator rank, such as like Eternal, Infinity, all that kind of stuff is kept. Your custom tags are kept. What else is kept? Chat colors, all that kind of stuff is kept. So don't worry about any of that. But this is your warning and opportunity to mark it in your calendars that the fresh season will be launching this weekend, and you're going to want to jump on, make sure you do not get behind. And to get your season started very nicely, let's announce a nice little giveaway that will be rolling at that time. So today's giveaway is going to be for a $50 gift card, okay? This can either be spent on Prisons, you know, the brand new map, or you can save it. You could maybe spend it on the next version of Prisons, or you could spend it on Skyblock if you're an avid Skyblock player. So it doesn't really matter what you want to spend it on. You spend it on whatever you like. I figured we'd do this instead of items because obviously with the reset map coming up, you guys aren't going to want items in this map because it would be kind of useless since it's all getting deleted and reset. So guys, if you want to be in with a chance of winning a $50 gift card, all you need to do right now is like this video, you need to subscribe to the channel. You have to connect to the server using my IP, which is up in the top middle, generzon.akumamc.net. You then need to comment your username so that we know where the prize is going to, and join the giveaways only Discord. Link down in the description and press the enter button on the respective giveaway. Now, if any of that was confusing or I talked too fast or anything like that, it will all be in the giveaways only Discord. It literally says it on the giveaway that you're pressing enter on all of the different requirements. So make sure that you have followed every single one of those. I think the most important requirement in this one, well, there's two really important ones, is making sure that you've connected using my IP. If you're a Java Edition player, a Bedrock Edition, you just use the regular IP. And then and then make sure you comment your username. Those are like the most very important things that you need to do. Like both of those are essentially critical to making sure you're entered into this giveaway. All the other ones are requirements still, but you know, these are ones which I guess you can get wrong. So yeah, make sure you've done that. And once you've done all that, you'll officially be entered into winning a $50 gift card. And then look out for episode number 1 of the brand new season, because once we launch that episode, there is actually going to be a huge top rank giveaway in that one, which you're not going to want to miss as well. So we've got a lot of giveaways happening, a lot of cool stuff, and of course that map coming up. Now it's time for all of you guys that want to see some insane boosters. Let's get ourselves some mana boosters from the admins and see what we can see what damage we can make. Okay, so in my inventory right now we have a 2x booster, a 5x booster, a 10x booster, and a 1000x booster, sorry, and a 100x booster, and a 1000x booster. So we've got all of these 5 different ones that we're going to take a look at right now and see how overpowered it is. Bear in mind, we have a completely maxed out pickaxe that no one can obtain. We have a completely maxed out mine, which can be obtained. And we have pretty much every mana booster here, apart from the 2x, cannot be obtained either. So we're going to get to see how insanely overpowered it is. So let's start it off, shall we? Let's start with the 2x. You guys will be pretty familiar with this. It should still give us some pretty decent boosts here of enchants. We should still get quite a few activations here. You guys are going to get to see, this is kind of the base of availability on the server. I mean, technically my pickaxe is beyond maxed out, so I guess that part of it isn't available. So even still right now, you're witnessing something that nobody else can do on the server. But I think when we get to the other ones, you guys are going to see some serious enchant procs. I mean, even to be honest, with the 5x one should be way more than we would ever get, you know, doing anything else. So I'd be interested to see that. One thing I am interested to see is whether we'll get enough like nuke procs or any other proc that would help. I guess lightning is another proc that helps us rebirth. I wonder if we'll get enough that it would actually get us to rebirth 100 and we would be able to ascend. That's one thing which I'm intrigued to see. But yeah, this is the 2x booster. You guys can see everything's pretty much proccing very commonly, even with this kind of a booster. If you had this active all the time, you would be you'd be overpowered in absolutely no time at all. And our rebirths are definitely going up from enchants. So that is one good thing to note, because it means when we get to the 1000x, it's going to be even more insane. Right, let's try the 5x booster, because that 2x is just about to expire. This should obviously be over 2x better than the one that we just used. Let's give her a go, shall we? And let's see what we're looking at. I'm expecting a couple of enchants to just start flying through here. And like I said, that lightning one, which really does affect my rebirth, if we can get that one to proc like crazy, we could be in a really good position rebirth-wise. So let's continue. Oh my, did you guys see how many enchants just proc right there? And actually, my rebirth did shoot up thanks to those lightning procs as well. Now, one thing we haven't seen a lot of is nuke procs. Now, obviously, nuke is more useful the higher up the rebirths we go. So right now, it's probably not the best enchant to be procking. I think if we could get like a whole heck ton of those lightning procs, that would probably be the most, make the most difference to our rebirths here. But even still, the procs that we're getting from just what we've got right now, absolutely insane. There's another hefty proc towards a rebirth, and it does indeed secure rebirth 41. Whatever that is, I think that's Zeus's Wrath. I think that's a rune proc right there that's going off. I don't think that one is helping me a little bit towards my rebirth. It's not massively beneficial, and of course, every time it goes off, it kind of stops me mining as well. So I feel like whatever that one is that's proccing is definitely hindering our progress here. It's not helping because, yeah, it's stopping us from being able to mine normally. So whatever that is a downside, I guess, of having a very, very high proc boost. But I guess it's only going to get worse from here. I guess better, depending on how you look at it. Because next up is the 10x booster. Right, here we go then. 10x enchant proc boost, which should be twice as effective as the one we just used. Let's take a look at how good this one is. Let's wait for that influx of enchants, because it always seems to just happen. There it is. There it is. There's the massive influx of enchants. That's actually crazy. One thing I'm looking for now, though, will we get an influx of lightning enchants? Because if we do, I think that'll be what makes the biggest difference rebirth-wise. We are getting a good few here, which we've given us a couple percentage. I don't think we're getting anything too really insane. I genuinely thought that this one was going to be obviously a lot more noticeably overpowered than the previous one, the 5 times. But, I mean, if the next one after this isn't insane enough, then we've still got 1 to go. So the next one after this one, of course, is going to be the 100 times proc booster, which is 100 times at the base amount. I would think we would be firing off rebirths every freaking second, to be honest with you. But honestly, I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. And then following that will be the 1000 times enchant proc booster. If any of you guys get caught with these kind of boosters, I can promise you right now, you are not lasting a day on the server. Because I don't know how you've got them, but you will get banned pretty damn quickly. All right, 100x time. Let's give it a go. Let's have a mind with these ones and see if that wave of enchants comes flooding in. Let's take a look here. We haven't had it just yet, but I got a feeling it's upcoming. Here it comes. Oh, we're getting a lot of different procs from, I think those are the runes that are going off there. Because we got the one that changes like the time of day and stuff, which is cool. Right, so let's see. We haven't had that one big wave of enchants yet. Let's see if we do get it. I think we will. Oh, there it is. There it is. Absolutely spamming out the chat. Nothing too crazy on the rebirth side of things. I guess because there's not really that many enchants that affect that. I guess that's kind of why it doesn't make it go insane. But I mean, all of my other currencies are absolutely going insane. I mean, you take a look at my tokens, you take a look at my gems, they are flying up right now. Absolutely no doubt. I guess the rebirths theoretically are flying up as well. You take a look at the progress down in the bottom middle of the screen there. The percentages are flying up faster than they would through any other kind of experience. Like, there's no way that any of you would be able to, like, progress this fast. Even with the best and top things here on the server, this is still way faster than any kind of progress you guys will see. But to be honest with you, the kind of bubblegum things that we were using the other day, I feel like they were progressing about this much, but then again, we were a lot lower rebirth, so that's also a thing to consider. So very, very overpowered for the 100 times mana booster. We've got some enchants going absolutely crazy. Well, a lot of enchants going absolutely crazy. Namely the gem-based enchants. We've got a lot of gems since we've been doing this. Obviously, we're only mining for like a minute at a time here as well. So to get billions of gems within a minute is pretty insane. Let's hand it over to the 1000 times booster and see how insane that can be. All right, here we go. 1000 times enchant proc booster is now active. Let's wait for this big wave of enchants to come in here, because it's definitely coming. You already know it's coming, but we just gotta wait and see what it comes. Oh, there it is. Holy freaking enchants, bro. Look how crazy that is. There's rebirth 50 right there. I can imagine that my rebirth should now be flying up even faster than they were before. Let's take a look here. Yep, there's the next wave of enchants. We did get a high percentage of our rebirth there. One thing that the enchant that's not proccing like a whole butt ton is nuke, and I would have thought that that would have been one of the ones that you could rely on quite heavily to be able to get you some easy rebirths right here. But yeah, it doesn't seem to proc that often, but I guess that's because there's so many other enchants going crazy that it doesn't really get the chance to, because we're not mining really that many raw blocks. Because of the amount of things going on in the mine right now, there are just too many things happening for us to mine physical blocks, which is of course really what's required for us to actually get some nuke procs. So yeah, I guess that's the reasoning, but I don't know. I would have thought that in between all the enchants, with 1000 times of an enchant booster, you would see us just rocket straight up to Ascension, which I guess is not the reality of it. So I mean, you know, if you got hold of a 2-minute 1000 times booster, it's pretty effective, but I don't think it would break the server realistically. I think if anyone else got it, I don't think it's gonna break anything. I don't know. It would be kind of insane to see it just someone else like get this and get away with it. I would love to see that. But either way, there's the 1000 times mana booster, and that's exactly what mining with it looks like. But guys, another insane experiment this season. That is absolutely not what you should be doing here on the server. But you know what? It's the fun things we get to do when the admins are literally deleting the server, okay? So the reset, like I said, is happening on Saturday, okay? 3 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. GMT. You guys are going to want to jump on for the fresh map, the last ever 1.8 experience. Next video, we're going to spend $10,000 on the server store and see if we can take a fresh account all the way from 0 to hero using $10,000. Let's see if it's possible, guys. That's going to be it from me today. If you have enjoyed, do go ahead and hit that like button. If you're not already, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode of OP Prisons here on AkumaMC.